What's poppin', folks? Welcome back to ATL Aviation. Today, airport update will be of Atlanta, so let's do it. I'm just gonna get this cool runway shot right here. Sorry about that. Oh yeah, that looks good. That looks super good. Anyways, so starting off here with this KLM 787-10, he's getting cargo on for a flight out to Amsterdam. Next, we have this Air France A350-900. He just arrived in from Paris Charles de Gaulle, and then he'll be heading out to back out there. Next, we have this WestJet 787-9. He's just about to push back. He has the tug connected. He's just waiting on the Virgin Atlantic, and he'll be heading out to Calgary. Next, we have this British Airways 787-10. He just arrived in, waiting for the belt loader and baggage carts to arrive, but he's getting passengers offloaded currently. And then here's the Virgin Atlantic A350-1000. He's pushing back for a flight out to London Heathrow. And we have this Lufthansa A340-300. He just arrived in from Frankfurt, and he'll be heading out back out there. Sorry. Then we have the Air Canada 333. He is going to be heading out to Montreal. And this Korean Air 787-8, he'll be heading out to Seoul. So we move on around. We have this beautiful American E190. He's getting bags on for a flight out to Philadelphia. Behind that, we have that beautiful United 757-200. He'll be heading out to San Francisco. United 737-800. He's getting bags on for a flight out to Chicago O'Hare. And behind that United 737-800, we have the United 737-700, and he'll be heading out to Chicago. Moving on around, we have this Alaska, Alaska A320-200. He's just about to push back, waiting for the gate to be pulled away. He has the the tug, or the pushback cart, and what is it called? The yellow thing. I forget what it's called. Anyways, he'll be heading out to Seattle. And behind that, we have this Alaska Horizon Q400. He'll be heading out to, or actually he was diverted from Portland, but he was heading out to Portland from Charlotte, but there were storms, so they circled around and had to divert. So he's just waiting for the fuel truck to get refueled, and then he'll be heading back out to Charlotte. We have this American Saab 340. He's pushing back for a flight out to Charlotte. And right here we have this Frontier A321-200. He is just about to push back for a flight out to Denver. And then we have the Spirit A321-200. He just arrived in from Cleveland, and he'll be heading out to Fort Lauderdale. Here we have this American 737-800. He just arrived in from Chicago O'Hare, and he'll be heading out to Dallas-Fort Worth. Right here we have this Delta 717-200 pushing back for a flight out to Destin-Fort Walton Beach, aka VPS. And then we have this Delta CRJ-700. He has the tug connected. He is about to push back, just waiting on the 717 to taxi by. And we have the Sky Team Delta 757-200 getting bags loaded on for a flight out to Los Angeles. We have this Delta A321 Thank You. He's getting bags on and catered for a flight out to Minneapolis, St. Paul. We have 2 empty gates. We'll move on around. Right here we have this Delta 757-300. He has the tug connected, just getting the gate pushed back for a flight out to Portland. Next we have this, oh, that's Portland, this is Portland, Oregon. Next we have this Delta 757-200, just about to get the tug or pushback car connected for a flight out to, let's say, San Francisco. And then we have the Delta 767-300 getting passengers loading on for a flight out to Seattle. And behind that, we have this Delta A330-200 getting passengers loaded on for a flight out to Lagos. All right, and then we'll move on to the side. We have this Delta 737-800 getting bags on for a flight out to Boston. I know this is kind of rare actually, because it's a 737-800, and that's like kind of like rare to see. Like generally it's A321s and 757-200s, but I flew this flight and look on my channel for the Boston, Atlanta, Boston series for the airplane or the flight review. So yep, this Delta 737-800 will be heading out to Boston. Right, moving on, we have this Delta 737-800 pushing back for a flight out to Cincinnati. And try not to get the shadow in. We have this Delta 737-900ER. He is getting bags on for a flight out to Kansas City. And then we have this Delta A321-200 getting bags on for a flight out to Detroit. And behind that, another, I'm going around this time, Delta A321-200 for a flight out to Memphis. We have this Delta NG90. He is getting the gate pulled away currently, and he'll be heading out to Harrisburg. Next, we have this Delta 767-300 getting the gate pulled away, about to push back for a flight out to JFK. Then we have this Delta A350-900 getting the food truck pulled away, as you can see, and he'll be heading out to Seoul, South Korea. Next up, right here, here's a better view. We have the Southwest 737 MAX 8. He is getting bags on the other side for a flight out to Las Vegas. And then right there, we have this JetBlue A320-200. He just arrived in from Orlando, and he'll be heading back out there. JetBlue A320-200. He just arrived in from Boston, right? Waiting for the baggage loader from the 739 to come over, and he'll be heading out to, or he came in from, like I said, Boston, I think that's what I said, and he'll be heading back out there. JetBlue A320-200, he'll be heading out to JFK, and JetBlue A320-200, he'll be heading out to Fort Lauderdale. Here we have this FedEx 777-300ER getting the pilots loaded on for a flight out to Memphis. Cathay Pacific Cargo 747-8, he's getting also the pilots loaded on for a flight out to Anchorage. And then this Korean Air Cargo 747-8, he's getting the pilots unloaded from a long flight. Well, I guess Seattle, but it came from Seoul. And then moving on to the final four, we have this an American 737 MAX 8. He is taxiing to runway 9 left, and he'll be heading out to Dallas-Fort Worth. Next, we have this Delta A330-200. He is taxiing out also to 9 left, and he'll be heading out to Frankfurt. Right here, we have this beautiful Southwest 737-800 arriving in from Denver, and he'll be heading back out there. And we have this Aeromexico, the final plane of this airport update. This Aeromexico 757-200, he is arriving in from Mexico City. So, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any of these models, subscribe and like the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.